Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. You know what it is. Raiders versus the world, talking about the team the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. Couple of signings today. We lost a couple of Raiders to some heated rivals, and we signed a new player. We're going to get to all that, but before we do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It's a great way to support this channel. It's absolutely free. It's also the absolute bare minimum you can do to support this channel without doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. So there's a lot of rumor going around right now. I read it in 3 different places that the executive room, so all like the leadership and then also the scouts and all that stuff, the decision makers for the Raiders are leaning stronger and stronger towards Ashton Jeanty. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating the move. Honestly, the more tape I watch of Ashton Jeanty, here's the thing. I watch a lot of tape on these guys because I have access to it, right? Don't ask me how, but I have access to it. And the more and more I watch Ashton Jeanty's tape, the more and more he reminds me of LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm not saying he's going to be the second coming of LaDainian Tomlinson, but his game reminds me similarly. It'd be hard to pass up LaDainian Tomlinson, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard to pass that up for sure. The thing that we're looking at here is, I don't know that we're going to sign another veteran running back. I think that a running back room should have a nice mix of guys that have been around for a couple years, get some veteran guys, veteran presence guys, and also get some young guys coming in. With the depth of talent in this running back class, we can go early and we can go late in drafting as far as running back. I believe we should get 2, but whatever. What do I know? We get 2 guys. You're going to get 2 quality running backs. Probably 1 superstar in the making running back. I think there's about 3 or 4 of those potentially in this draft, and there's some sneaky good ones in the end, like a Sampson out of Tennessee, like a Brichard out of SMU, Woody Marks out of SC. I think he's a little slept on as well. There's a couple of guys that you can get later that pretty good. And they're complementary backs. You could be a complementary back and do some of the same things well. I think what we're going to look at when we find these guys in the draft, you're going to see that guys are going to be, they don't necessarily have to be the fastest, but they need to be quick because they're going to get the ability to play in open space. So when you can if you go out in open space, you and a defender, and you can juke the guy and make a miss because you're quick, yeah, that's great, right? You're not always going to have an angle on a guy. You have to make a miss. But these receivers these running backs have to be able to catch the ball. And that's what a big thing with Chip Kelly offense is they need to be a little bit more flexible to be able to do that. Just keep an eye out for that when you're looking at these mock drafts and stuff like that. These running backs that they draft, they need to be able to be catching the ball as well. They're not just runners here. So as far as Raheem Mostert goes, 10 years, he doesn't have a ton left. All right? He doesn't have a ton left. A couple of years ago, he did hit over 1,000 yards, and he had 21 touchdowns in 2023. This guy's a touchdown machine. A lot of them were receiving touchdowns, okay? So this guy can still get it done. Last season was a little bit of an off season. He has a little bit of an injury history, just normal wear and tear on the running back position. And I think if we keep him a little bit lighter, we have workhorse backs. We have these workhorse backs, right? Who we can just run the ball, okay? And we can use guys like a Raheem Mostert to run the screen game and run the draws and do all these different, window dressing plays that get big chunks. He's a nose for the end zone. The main thing besides all this stuff, the main thing with Raheem Mostert is his familiarity with the Chip Kelly scheme. That's why he's in there. And I'm here for it. I like it a lot. I like the signing a lot. Some of the things we have to take a look at is, he had an injury history, but look, last season wasn't the greatest, but a lot of people don't know this, but Raheem Mostert played almost the entire year last year with a fractured sternum. Yeah, a fractured sternum. That's not cool, especially if you're a running back and you get hit all the time and you have a fracture in your chest. He missed 4 games. He didn't perform his best. He only had around 300 yards last season. He was maybe 3.5 yards a carry or something like that. But the dude had a fracture in his chest, man. What are you going to do? I think he hasn't had a terrible amount of touches in the NFL career. One of those is because he's been injured frequently, but when he's been injured, it's because he's been giving a big workload. He was given a bigger workload with Miami because A-Chain is actually even more injured than him, and he was forced into that. I don't think that we're going to do that. If we go with a Jeanty at 6 in the first round, he's going to be the bell cow back, and we're not going to have to worry about Mostert getting a ton of touches. So, look, it's going to be a crowded backfield. I mean, we already have Samir White. We have Sincere McCormick. Now we have Raheem Mostert. We're probably going to draft 1 or 2. There's Dylan Lauby's out there. It's going to be a crowded backfield, and it's going to be a lot of competition, and that's good. We want that. We want that competition. But everyone's on notice. I think Raheem Mostert's spot on the roster is pretty safe. Everyone else, the Laubys of the world, the Zeus Weiss, the McCormicks, they're on notice, man, because we're going to draft at least 1, maybe not at least 2 of these running backs in this deep running back class. So everyone's put on notice about competition. You better come in looking your best. You better come in wearing your Sunday best because this is going down. Appreciate you guys. You guys are great, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys coming in here. A lot of you guys don't know who the hell I am, and some of you guys know me from my other podcast. But for right now, we're going this grassroots, baby. I want everyone to know that this is just done for you guys. Please, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It's a great way for you to support this channel, and it's absolutely free. And it's hit the notification button to make sure that you're notified about the live shows that I have coming out. I'm going to try to go live 3, 4, 5 times a week. Not every night because I got my life, but 3 or 4 times a week, I'm going to go ahead and go live. If you can't catch it live, I'm going to go ahead and clip this live up and release the next morning so you guys can watch the little clips of different topics that we've talked about. All right, guys, you guys are the greatest. Until next time, everybody. Actually, wait. I got a question here. Chip Kelly going to see the Raiders win? I mean, I hope so. Ronald Crokel, I am one half of the autumn windbags. But this is all me here. That's more of a one-time-a-week show with a co-host, like a regular, like an actual show. This is more of me and you guys. This is me and you. This is us sitting at the bar, kicking it, talking Raiders. That's what this is. And then what I really like is you guys getting involved in the chat, in the live chat, because I want you guys. I want this community to grow, man. Which is just Raiders versus the world. What does the world mean? It means everyone that's not a Raider fan. All right. So I really like that the live has been kicking up in the chat. I like that you guys, of course, hitting me up with the super chat. That's very generous of you guys, and I'm always going to appreciate it. And I'm always going to give you guys the opportunity to sound off. I'll have big plans going forward. I want to get you guys to get call-ins. I want you guys to send me some videos. I want to put you guys up on the videos, giving me your questions, your comments, all that stuff. So please let me know what you guys need from us. We'll go ahead and go from there. All right, guys, that's my time for tonight. Until next time, everybody. Peace. Hey, Raider Nation, thanks for watching. There's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and smash that like button, drop a comment, make sure to subscribe and share to all your socials. It's the bare minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing.